Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nadia Jones, and this is the 90-Day Vision Transformation Challenge. I just got out of church maybe an hour and a half ago, and I ate me some lunch, and I had coffee, but it's not helping. So I have a little bit of the itis right now, but I'm pushing through. Church was really good, and I just wanted to get on here and talk about another major key in our transformation process. I wanted to touch on forgiveness because I know you've heard it before. Forgiveness is not for the other person, but is for the person that's doing the forgiveness, right? The forgiving is for us. It's important for us to forgive. Let me break it down like this. If you don't forgive, that unforgiveness turns into bitterness, it turns into resentment, it turns into anger. And harboring unforgiveness, just one act of unforgiveness that you're holding on to, you open the door for bitterness, resentment, and anger. So not only do you have to deal with unforgiveness, you now have to deal with that bitterness, that associated bitterness, that resentment, and that anger. That's 4 things for every bag of unforgiveness that you hold on to. Now, imagine going your entire life just holding grudges, holding on to these bags of unforgiveness, these bags of bitterness, these bags of resentments and anger. Imagine how heavy that load gets after a while. Imagine how hard it is for you to not feel mad, angry, and sad all the time as a result of all of that unforgiveness in your heart. Oh, let me throw one more thing. Hate. The bitterness, the anger, and the resentments. Now let's throw in hate. So now you have all of these things all of these bags that you're carrying around, and you cannot really enjoy life that way. You cannot evolve and grow holding on to those things because you're still stuck in the past of when that person did you wrong or when you got betrayed. And let me add some more bags to it, because the unforgiveness, that's one thing. Then we got, I'm gonna keep saying these things over and over because I want you guys to get it. You got unforgiveness, you got bitterness, you got resentments, you got anger, and then you got hate. Now, guess what accompanied that unforgiveness in the beginning? Guess what led to it? Hurt, pain, all of those things. The hurt and the pain go right along with all of the rest of the bags tied to unforgiveness. So you're carrying around all those things your entire life. If you never learn to forgive, then you'll have all of those bags from every person that did you wrong, from every person that betrayed you, from every sleight of the hand that you've ever faced in your life. You're carrying around all of those bags tied to that unforgiveness. And now, let me ask you, is it possible for a person holding on to all of those bags of unforgiveness to change? Is it possible for a person holding all of those bags of unforgiveness to take accountability for themselves and stop blaming others No. When you carry around that many bags of unforgiveness, you will forever live in victimhood. You will forever blame everyone around you for why your life is the way it is, for why things go wrong in your life, because you fail to hold yourself accountable and heal and do the work that it takes for you to heal, to forgive, and let all of those bags go. You cannot change, you cannot grow, and you cannot elevate in life holding on to all of those bags. So for this 90-day vision transformation challenge, I want you to really, really try hard to forgive all of the things that forgive all the people and all the things that you're holding on to. Because at this point in your life, it's not affecting them anymore. They have gone on. They're living their lives. They're doing what they want to do, right? But it's you, the damaged one. Do you want to continue being the damaged one? Don't you want to heal? Don't you want to change? If you want to change, you have to learn to forgive. And it is not for them. It's for you. The forgiveness is for you. Okay? So whatever you have to do, I advise everyone to pray to God and ask God to release the root cause, the roots of unforgiveness, of bitterness, of anger, of hurt, of pain, of resentments, of bitterness, to release all of those, of unforgiveness, to release all of those from your heart, to free you of those things and replace it with His love. Okay? And that's a simple prayer, but it's going to take some work, because you've been carrying around those bags probably for your entire life, and you honestly don't know how to live without holding on to those bags. So it's gonna be a huge adjustment. It's gonna be a whole different level of accountability than what you're used to having and taking for yourself. But let me tell you something. If you want to have a successful 90-day vision transformation challenge, or just a successful life period, this is something that you want to do. So find it in your heart to forgive and let go of all the hurt and the pain and the bags of associated with unforgiveness. Let it all go, because it's not worth your life. It's not worth you holding on to. You want to thrive, you want to live, you want to experience and enjoy life in the moment, in the present. You can't do that if you're holding on to what happened to you 3 years ago, 2 years ago, heck, even 6 months ago. You cannot. And I know these things hurt. I know some of us were done in some of the most, terrible ways, and it was not fair, and you feel entitled and validated to hold on to that angerness. But let me tell you something. Holding on to it serves you no benefit. So why do it? Why hold on to it? Learn to let it go so that you can grow. Okay? That is going to be, as like I said last night in my latest video, that this is going to be another major key. I left one thing out. While you're working on forgiving everybody else, work on forgiving yourself too, because we have at many points in our own lives let ourselves down. So work on forgiving yourself too. You're better now, you know better now, and you're doing better now, and you owe yourself that. You owe yourself an apology for allowing yourself to put up, to deal with, for the things that you dealt with in the past that led you to all this, the suffering that you experienced. Forgive yourself for the wrong decisions that you made that put you in bad situations. Listen, forgive yourself and let that go too, because you cannot. Our biggest battle that we face in life is not with the world. It's within our own minds. It's with ourselves. And you cannot have unforgiveness towards yourself, just like you can't have unforgiveness towards anybody in this world, because it's going to stifle you. It's going to keep you where you're at and keep you in the past. And I know everybody here is trying to elevate. Everybody here is trying to move forward and become better versions of themselves. So we don't have time for that. So work on forgiving everyone that has done you wrong. Anything you're holding on to, work on forgiving, because remember, just one thing of unforgiveness, you're carrying around bitterness, resentments, anger, hurt, pain, and for the sixth one, hate. All of that. All of those negative emotions that you're holding on to, all as a result of unforgiveness. Do yourself a favor. Learn how to let that stuff go. Okay? Learn how to forgive. Like I said, and like you've heard before, it's not for the other people, it's for you. Now, you don't have to allow these people to come back into your life. That's not what I'm telling you to do. Keep your distance if you have to. If it's salvageable, then yeah, allow these folks to come back into your life if it's something that you can work through. But if it's not, forgive them, keep your distance, and just move on with your life. But don't have any ill intentions towards them, and don't wish them, wish the worst for them. Like, truly forgive. Let that hurt, let that pain go, so that you can grow. Okay. And that's all I have for y'all today. I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Again, work on your goals, because we started up tomorrow. We started up Monday, and tomorrow's going to be our first attempt at knocking, not our first attempt, because we're going to do it. Tomorrow's going to be our first day of hitting our first goal, as we actively pursue our purpose. So if you found this of value, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Send this to someone that you think will benefit from it. And I hope we all have a good rest of our day. It's Sunday. I think I'm gonna take a nap because I need one. Y'all enjoy y'all's day, and I hope everybody has a great start to their week tomorrow. And I'll be back again tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Y'all keep grinding.